to spoil it. Has it spoiled anyway, rude?
What do you mean? What do you mean? I've already seen it. I wasn't gonna tell you what's in it.
Iden Reigns. You knew the whole time.
Yes, that's why I wasn't gonna tell you.
Iden Reigns. You had it spoiled.
I literally have seen both Jack and Ethan play it before because I love this game so much. I already know it. I'm not gonna ruin it for you. That was my point. Ooh. How do I do? This is embarrassing.
A lot of this isn't going to make sense to you, and I'm sorry about that. I'm just going to start at the beginning, with the house.
Wow, look at that. Oh.
Someone had put up a chain link fence, but it looked like I wasn't the first person to hop it.
They did a really poor job trying to hop it there. Oof.
My brother Milton disappeared when I was 4. It was like the house just swallowed him up.
Sus. Maybe the house did just swallow him up.
I lived here until I was 11, but I wasn't allowed inside half the rooms.
Sus. Again. Very sus. Is there a river down there? Oh, it's right there in front of my face.
Inside the mailbox were bills from 7 years ago, marked urgent, open immediately.
Look at the belly.
I hadn't been back since my brother Lewis's funeral.
No trespassing. This property is protected by video surveillance. Frog, wherever you are, you're super loud.
In her will, my mother left me a key, but didn't tell me what it unlocked. Maybe she thought I'd know. Or she thought that the mystery would be enough to bring me back.
Can we go down this one? Are we supposed to go this way? Oh, we're down here. There's a bunch of missing posters. Did someone throw them in the river?
The truth is, even after I inherited the house, I never thought I'd come back to it. But now I had questions about my family that only the house knew the answers to.
What's up here then?
No one had driven this way in a long time, but I saw a few hoof prints. house was exactly like I remembered it, the way I'd been dreaming about it.
I'm curious now if there was more down that path.
As a child, the house made me uncomfortable in a way I couldn't put into words.
Do you imagine living in this big ass house? It's like a tree in it. That looks cool though. I thought that was ivy. It's just grass in the water. And just these missing posters are absolutely everywhere.
I asked Edie once about the dragon in the pond. She said it had killed her husband. I was 6. It seemed like an odd joke to me even then. Now, as a 17-year-old, I knew exactly what those words were. I was afraid of the house.
Can we sit down? Take a break. Okay.
I hoped the key might unlock the front door. It didn't. Looking in, I felt like the house itself had been waiting for me. Crawling through the doggy door used to be a lot easier when I was 11. The power had been turned off the night we left.
Man, they were set on cleaning stuff. Oh, a lot of cookbooks, it looks like. The Book of Mushrooms. The Smoke in the Forest. Pleasures of Japanese Cooking. The Pacific Pantry. The Northwest Chef. Flour, Salt, Water, Yeast. Witch's Kitchen. A Viking's Belly. Tasting Thailand. The Holiday Feast. There's a book in there. It's pretty. Oh, the little like kiddie pools.
For the first time in years, I felt like I was home.
January 2010. Wow. Oh, even more. Why?
But instead of a family, there were just memories of one.
Oops. Oops.
Like how after Lewis started working at the cannery, we all got sick of eating salmon. Except our cat. Molly.
Oh, we got an apple pie there.
Or how only one restaurant would deliver to our house, so we had Chinese a lot.
Ooh. I do like myself some good non-sauce teriyaki chicken, not gonna lie. Put some fried rice with that. Delicious.
The table was still a wreck from the night we left. It was like a bomb had gone off, killing everyone but sparing the furniture.
Can you imagine having a window to your garage in your dining room? It's her plate.
My mom was the only one of us who could imagine Great-Grandma Edie living in a nursing home.
I love the way this thing's supposed to.
Nothing in the house looked abnormal. There was just too much of it, like a smile with too many teeth.
Like, look at this gorgeous view. And this chair, I unironically want this chair. That's an awesome chair.
Even the fireplace had a story. Edie told me the bricks came from the original house, after it sank.
I guess they went out to get it? Ooh, that was cool. Like, look at just how much is crammed in this house. And we haven't even gotten... Like, look at how tall these shelves are. And there's some up... Look at that! It's freaking crazy. I would love a house like this, honestly. That's pretty.
Mom always told me to stay out of the basement, so I wasn't too surprised when the key didn't fit. Great-Grandpa Sven built a music box for Barbara, along with the rest of the house.
Cute. Anything on you? Nope.
A lot of things got left behind in the whirlwind of that last night.
November.
My mom wasn't much of an optimist, but she never stopped believing that my brother Milton was alive. Edie told me once that every Finch who ever lived is buried somewhere in the library.
There's her thing to get upstairs. I don't know why.
After Milton disappeared, Mom sealed up all the bedrooms. Then Edie retaliated and drilled peepholes. My My Grandpa Sam spent 7 years sharing a room with his dead brother, Calvin.
Oof. Okay, I love the painting, though. I love Calvin's painting.
As a kid, I just assumed every house had peepholes and sealed rooms you weren't allowed inside of.
Look at the finches! That's so cute!
The last time I was in Edith Sr.'s room, I was 10 and she was painting my portrait.
I love the painting on the door. It's so cute. Yeah, let's go this way.
Whenever people ask me about my family, the first thing they always want to know about is Barbara.
Barbara Finch. My friend Bigfoot. Oh, it's an outlet.
Mom must have locked the 3rd floor stairs on the night we left.
How's an outlet still going through, or extension cord still going through it?
Barbara was a child star for 2 years, until America grew out of it.
That's rough, buddy.
Edie's father, Odin, built the original house.
There's them at Christmas. Oh, and a little Halloween mask. There's, I'm assuming, Gregory, or at least one of the other kids.
Molly always seemed like a girl I could imagine being friends with, if she hadn't died in 1947.
Oof. Look at her door, it's also cute. Look at that. Well, this one never.
I spent a lot of time playing in Great Uncle Walter's room. I think my mom sometimes regretted not sealing it up.
Where you could see, like, where the track things were moved and stuff. Why is it so glaringly bright? I love I'm assuming they're whale sharks. Look at the whale shark! It's so cute!
Lewis told me there were secret passages, but I never believed him. Turns out, my mom was really good at keeping secrets. Now it was time to find out what my mom had been afraid of.
Look at the pretty stained glass in here.
From the paintings on the wall, it was clear my brother Milton had been here before me.
Look, it's got the trunk and stuff in it.
Reading this, maybe it sounds like I had a plan. But I had no idea what was behind that door.
Can you?
Just like I had no idea where all this was gonna lead.
Can you imagine just having secret passages in your house? That would be cool, but also, like, terrifying. Trying to have, like, your privacy.
I grew up looking at Molly's room through the peephole. Molly's gerbil had a tiny bedroom with its own even tinier gerbil cage.
And look, it's got the... I love those letters. Oh, and you can see the... Oh, you can't look outside, out of the peephole.
Being inside for the first time, I felt like I'd stepped behind a painting.
Look at the cute little shark. I And the jellyfish! I want a jellyfish plush. That's adorable. Orca Island calves. Oh yeah, that's what the babies are called. December 1947. It's literally untouched. That's kind of creepy.
December 13th, 1947. Dear Diary, I'll be gone soon, but I wanted to tell somebody about what's gonna happen. It started when Mom sent me to bed without dinner. I woke up and I was starving, so I looked around for something to eat. The gerbil food was dry, but I didn't mind it.
Where is our gerbil?
Mom, can I come out now?
Sweetheart, it's late. Go to sleep.
Rude.
My Halloween candy was all gone.
That's a cute little container for it, though. I love that little lamp, too. It's adorable.
I thought about eating Christopher, but I held back.
Look at the cute jellyfish. I'm jealous.
I kept eating and eating. I ate a lot of things that night. Then I heard chirping outside my window. It was a barn swallow going back to her nest. I reached out for her. And suddenly, I was a cat. I tried to be quiet, but the bird was really scared.
Here you go.
Mom and Dad didn't even look at me. I jumped and I almost got her. I could tell she was getting really tired. Now I was up in the big tree. I promised Dad I wouldn't climb it anymore. All I cared about was eating that mama bird. I gobbled her up. And suddenly, I was an owl.
Whoa!
First, all I heard was the wind. Then I heard little teeth nibbling in the grass. Rabbits. I imagined his face looking up and seeing mine through my talons. I swallowed him up, and I didn't chew one bit.
Ooh.
I flew off to find something bigger. A mama rabbit. She was almost too big to carry. I started choking, but I couldn't stop eating. And suddenly, I was a shark.
Well, we're dead. We done broke our back and died.
I rolled off a cliff and into the ocean. Now, I was hungrier than ever. I wanted fat, juicy seals. I tore off her flipper, and it tasted really good. Grabbed on tight. When I was so hungry, I jumped out of the water. When I opened my eyes, everything had changed. Now I was a monster, and I smelled people everywhere.
Captain Finch Fishing Company.
I was big, but I moved real quiet. To stop, but also I didn't.
Sailor, what shall we do with a drunken sailor?
After the last passenger, I was still hungry. And to cross the water, I smelled something new. Something I had to have, so I swam towards it.
Uh-oh.
I slithered onto the sand, and the good smell went into an old pipe.
Woo. Woo.
I got closer and closer. All of my stomach started growling. And suddenly, I was me again. I held my breath for a long time, but I couldn't hear anything. I think it's waiting for me to fall asleep. But it's not going to wait much longer. It needs to feed, and we both know I will be delicious.
Damn.
I'm not sure if I believed all of that, but I'm sure Edie would have.
I love that those that aren't directly related are leaves. That's fun. I hear cat. She had an interest in water too. In the ocean.
This will be obvious later, but my mom never told me any of these stories. Edie would have, but Mom didn't like bringing up the past. Though, when we adopted a stray kitten, she was the one who named it
Look
Molly.
at this view, man.
I spent a lot of time in Great-Grandma Edie's room. Edie gave a big interview about a mole man living under the Finch House. My mom was furious.
When a family day out at Druid World.
I hadn't thought of myself as Edith Jr. for a long, long time.
Random junk. I wonder what's on that. Molly concepts. The mysteries of death and thereafter. Barbara concepts. Mural sketches. Built 1937. Wow.
One summer, they evacuated the island, but Edie refused to go. For a few weeks, she was a celebrity. When Edie told people Sven was killed by a dragon, she could also have said he was building a dragon-shaped slide that collapsed. She could have, but she didn't.
Where's the fun in that? Stone? That's a picture of it breaking. Why would you want to keep that?
Even in her 90s, sometimes Edie seemed a lot younger than my mother. Louis died a week before we left, but Edie had already started to memorialize him.
Damn. Oh, she even had the... She was even working on the crochet, or not crochet, the macrame.
It looks like a museum. For 500 years, the Finches have been famous throughout Norway for their fortune and misfortune. Odin Finch buries the latest victims of the family curse, his wife Ingeborg and their newborn son, Johan. On January 7th, 1937, he set sail with his family and his house, hoping to leave the curse behind. But 40-foot waves off the coast of Washington send the house and Odin to the bottom of the sea. Odin's daughter Edie, with husband Sven and baby Molly, step ashore on their new home, Orcas Island. Odin Finch is the first to be buried in the new family cemetery. His daughter Edie is already dreaming of a new Finch house. Whatever's wrong with this family, it goes back a long ways.
But just look at how many books are in this house. Look at a frog! Why is the bathroom doors? Oh, it's got the peephole.
The only trace Grandpa Sam's first wife Kay left on the house was the pink bathroom. It was a pretty big trace.
There's a little wine bottle in there.
There's a secret in this bathroom. It's in the last place you would look. It isn't in the cupboard. It's hidden in this book. Sven gave Sam an old camera he'd refurbished. He never put it down.
There's the swing. I want a deer. Milton was here. Exhausted. But that's him with a deer. Sam Finch, 1963, most improved player. Oh, it's Edie. With the oh, that's so cute. Odin Finch National Park. Wow, he had his own park? SLR photo. Oh. And his camera. I assume there used to be a thing to get across there.
I knew Grandpa Sam had a twin. And that he never talked about him.